Hello, we're team number 5, and this is our flipped classroom. These are information irrelevant, and our topic is chemical changes. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Changes happen all around us all the time. There are two types of changes in matter, chemical and physical. Physical change are changes that occur when bones are not broken nor formed, like, for example, a change in state, separation of mixture, physical deformation, etc. Chemical change is where bones are broken or and formed. Indicators are changing temperature, color, effervescence, etc. In this experiment, we wanted to explain an example of a chemical reaction, which is toasting or burning a slice of bread. We thought this example could give us an explanation about this topic that can be understood.
Okay, so as we can see in, the first, we can call it like a stage of our experiment. So we can see that in the image, we placed a slice of bread in the pan and it looks normal, right? Just as if you bought a loaf of bread, it looks just like that. It's a normal slice of bread. We just place it in the pan and we turn up the heat of the stove.
Now, in this stage of the heated bread, we can see that although it hasn't burned yet, the bread hasn't burned yet, we can see to get a light brownish color on the surface of the bread, but it's not enough to be considered a chemical change because um, it has only been in the frame for 1 or 2 minutes, but with a big flame. And then at this phase, the next phase, we can see already some changes on the bread on both surfaces. It has started to toast. And this is a reaction from the heat from the pan and also from, well, the temperature and also from the bread because on in its ingredients. And we can see its chemical change as a brownish color and odor and temperature too.
The heat from the flame, as we can see, was very high, just separated by the pan, so chemical change was not too far away from the bread. Since a proof of a chemical change is temperature, then a reaction would most probably occur regarding the state of this bread. Now, finally, here we can see that the bread was already burned. In this case, what happened is that the starch in the bread became carbon, and it is a chemical reaction because this process cannot be reversible once it's done.
Well, with these experiments, we got to see how bread reacted chemically thanks to the sugars and amino acids that were being heated up. By being heated up, they created something called acrylamide and PAH, which stands for polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. We also got to see that as bread stayed on the pan or the skillet much time, it started to lose some physical qualities. And this was by, well, the normal process of burning. but also it reacted chemically, meaning that as time passed on, the molecules in it started reassigning in a different way. However, if we left the piece of bread more time, it will continue to burn, acting in a process of um, incomplete combustion. And after that, it will leave something called char, which is the resulting matter of this process.
And as you could see, this was our experiment. We hope you enjoyed it and got to learn a little bit about our topic, chemical reactions, and how they affect us, or we can see one in everyday life. Thank you very much.